Hello and welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we're going to try to conclude our competitive constructed run, our revenge match with Izzet Spellweaving. So we're currently at 2 wins, 1 loss. More like 1 win and 1 loss, but well, at least we made our investment back at this point. I guess it's a weird quirk about this Izzet Spellweaving and me. Every matchup I've had seems to have a mix of some sort. So we're gonna see what this. So right now we're going to go first. We at least have a turn 2 riddle form, turn 3 Adelis, and we will get all our colors. So we're gonna keep this one. That's if our opponent is super aggro, we might be in trouble. Green, not too bad. Okay. So we're hoping to get one mana source that's untapped. I said untapped. Oh well, we'll just play this one tapped. I can just suppose I can opt, or I can just leave up lightning strike. Yeah, let's opt get into early damage. We can get the lightning strike later. Might be able to take out the seal away, I suppose. I'd go for it. So opponent's looking at his hand, so he probably has a removal of some sort. There's our mana source. Yeah, let's keep that on top. So this is probably the case where all of these flickers are already signaling what our opponent has. So our opponent has seal away for removal, so we're gonna keep that in mind. At least he took away the riddle form. Not that it is. But we're going to go Torch of Defiance.
When people start screaming, I know I'm on track.
Okay, we're gonna do it the hard way first. And then next turn we can Adeliz. Okay. Interesting thought. So okay, let's see. We need 5 mana. We do have it though. So let's go for it. Add 2 mana.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This is very expensive, but I have to do this. Of course, it's annoying if there's another. And if you think this is expensive, well, this is just me valuing Adelis over two burn spells. Yeah, I guess I will play this land. So we won't be able to remove anything, so we're okay. We're gonna lose Chandra.
The land shall conquer you.
Yep. No, they weren't exactly best friends to begin with. So
You will regret this.
at least we can keep a more persistent threat in Adeliz. Or do I play Champion of Wits? Because I need to refill the hand. Yeah, let's play Champion of Wits first. Let's refill the hand. We're going to definitely discard Desert if we get something good. Okay, Blink. Okay, we're gonna discard the 2 lands. We're gonna leave Blink. We're gonna leave Blink up if we have to. So we're gonna take 5. We can hit back for 6 and bounce something our opponent plays. So there's that. Nor elves. Don't necessarily want to bounce that. Yeah, you want to send it into attack. Non-land, so I will never be able to bounce this. I'll take the 5 for now. Okay, another champion of wits, but I'm gonna save that. So I'm gonna play Adelis. I'm going to combat. I'm gonna attack. Send the entire team. Let's see if he chumps block with the Llanowar Elves. He does. Okay. Do note that we're actually gonna be taking 5 again, but I'm going to delay this missile a little bit. Just be annoying. Our opponent could have another seal away. So we're still gonna take another 5, but at least we can rebuild the board slightly with champion. I like Zalfirin Void for... Ooh, okay. Trample and Hexproof. We grew Riddle form. Probably gonna discard the Riddle form. So, champion. Let's see what we get. Big action. Shock, Lightning Strike. Okay, gonna discard these 2. 7 plus 5 equals 12, so we'll take 12 damage next turn. So I'm just gonna send 1 attacker. I could pitch the champion of wits to block a land, but my best bet is to actually try to swing for 9. Okay, I'm actually surprised our opponent just didn't cast the Vital Force. So let's see if our opponent does anything. Lyra Dawnbringer. Okay, has first strike, so that's gonna be a problem. Has lifelink also, so this is basically green-white good stuff. And most of my stuff is not good against this, so let's see what we get. Okay. I need to opt into another burn spell. Let's see. Lava Runner. No, that's not gonna do it, so I need a burn spell. It's an island, it's not a burn spell. So... okay. Let's see, because we attack, he blocks. Yeah, I should just concede at this point. We needed to kind of alpha strike at that point. So let's see, our opponent is really big good stuff, so we want disallows and we kind of want disallows and reverse rebuke. Maybe we could sneak in Sahili. No, Brawl would be great. Actually, Soul Scar Mage is great here because with the exception of Carnage Tyrant, we can weaken most of his creatures. So with that case, Riddle form goes, Opt goes. Actually not gonna put into Reverse Rebuke. Let's ditch the rest of the Ops. Or ditch the Hieroglyphic Illumination. I'm gonna ditch the Ops because at least this one kinda has 2 modes. So that's we want to be a bit more flexible here. Again, it seems like that our experiment with the Gitu Chronicler is not doing very well. Our best bet is really just Bloodwater Entity. It's actually more aggressive in that sense. So we're not really doing anything here. We get to go first, but we get all our colors. Do I get greedy and see if I get a more actionable hand? Let's keep this one. Because it's also very like... At least we know what we're working against. So we're gonna just drop our mountain for now. This is hoping where we draw some action. Oh, okay, our opponent is also a bit light as well. So are we. So at least we can delay something by bouncing. If he plays something early like the Thorn Pouncer, we're gonna just upgrade it now. No sense doing nothing. Sure, it gets annoying when he eternalizes it, but we do have some outs. Okay, just in time, Champion of Wits. Definitely gonna pitch the island. Pitch the island, pitch Desert of the Mindful. So next turn we have Mountain. We can potentially blink something really good. He's cycling cast out, he's looking for answers. Okay, this is interesting. So we're kind of on the offensive. Our opponent must have kept the hand because he had cast out in the Adorned Pouncer. Excellence Binding. Gonna resolve. He's gonna target. We're gonna bounce it back and draw a card. So we forced him to waste an Excellence Binding and we get our land draw. So not all in all, good. All in a good day's work. Now, unfortunately, we have to cast Champion because it's going to be very fishy if we don't. So let's leave up options. Take action. Okay. Can discard the island. I'm going to... Yuck. I have to discard the Illumination. So our opponent has Lyra Dawnbringer. We can just bounce it and hold up Disallow mana. Or... yeah, let's just bounce. Let's just bounce it now. Hold up Disallow next turn. It'll be annoying if the next one's Carnage Tyrant, but he's at least 2 turns away from doing that. Okay, Sulfur Falls. Combat. Attack. Okay, so he's been drawing all white mana. Now's a good time to disallow. So we're definitely gonna hold on to these in case I draw one of my other things. So yeah, end turn. I have no intention of burning you out. I do have intention of beating you down. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 2 permanents away from drawing cards with Arch of Araska. Real Responder, resolve, combat, attack, lock. Time to pitch it, I suppose. So got that out of the way. So if our opponent has one big threat, we are in trouble, but we'll see how it goes. As long as it's not Lyra, we can potentially trade, I suppose. But right now we're in the back foot. We've used up 2 of our Blink of an Eye, so Adorned Pouncer is a thing. I'm actually surprised he didn't just go for it. Okay. He's gonna cast out Champion of Wits. I'm actually gonna be very tricky. I'm gonna just burn it out myself. There, so at least I have this option. Okay, so I'm gonna go Champion of Wits first. Let's draw some cards. Okay, I want to discard the champion, and I want to actually discard the hieroglyphic illumination now. So combat, attack. So next turn we can do it again. Opponent got his... And the Servant of the Conduit. Resolve. I'm surprised he doesn't try to... Okay, I'm going to I'm going to see if he tries to do an Adorned Pouncer. Okay, he does that. Resolve. Okay, so I'm going to end the turn because I don't have enough mana to do both. Okay. Let's see. Adeliz. Wizard's Lightning. Okay, we got that combo. So we got that down. So we got the game here. We conceded. Yeah. So now... Okay, our opponent is on the play, so... We have to be careful holding up Disallow. Our opponent has a lot of removal, so Negate might actually fit. I could... Since that's this, I'm gonna drop one Gitu Lava Runner, and... I'm gonna drop two of these in favor of Baral, I suppose. Yeah, let's try it like that. So, at least that way, if we do play Baral, even if our opponent gets to go first, we tend... Hopefully Baral sticks, because it's a very juicy cast-out target. But if it does stick, it basically it kind of buys us a turn's worth of mana, I suppose. So, our opponent's playing green-white good stuff so far. Okay, we got Baral, we got an Abrade, we can potentially hit Chandra. Okay, I really need to work on my pronunciation. Sorry guys, it's a bit late. Cycling cast out. Okay, drew them. Okay, play the island first. Ooh. You know, this would be an interesting case where we play Baral. If our opponent tries to remove it with cast out, say, we just hit Baral again. So we can kind of blank removal that way. Manowar else. Okay. So we're playing the other. Yeah, do 3 damage. I was gonna do it anyways, so let's do that. Play the other mountain. Chip in for 1. If you know your opponent is playing a good stuff type deck, you really want to drop. You really want to keep their mana as low as possible. Okay, Desert of the Mindful, cycling. Okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna cast Chandra and do nothing.
You and I are gonna take him out.
Okay. In theory, I could just throw the Wizard's Lightning, but our opponent is short on mana, so I should be more concerned about his lower casting stuff. Our opponent's gonna definitely cast out their Ixalines by binding this. Ooh, Adorned Pouncer. Okay, he's in having mana trouble, so... We're going to get some use with this mana.
This'll be easy.
Okay. Okay, so let's just attack. So we are kind of in control only because our opponent stumbled on mana. He's gotten his groove back. Shalai is back. Well, Chandra kills Shalai, so we are not too worried about that. It's Torrential Gear Hulk, but we're not drawing lands.
If you play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Okay, so right now, not too much of worries. Yeah, actually, now that I think of it, our opponent was just getting desperate. So, got a win. It's unfortunate our opponent stumbled on mana in that last bit, but win's still a win. So, not gonna complain about that. So, yeah, I can definitely say we did much better now than in our last run. So, I guess this one's slightly vindicated. Still not 3.0 though. Definitely, I would bring back the Bloodwater entities over the G2 Chroniclers. 6 mana just to buy back a spell, even if it goes straight to your hand, it's kind of way too much at this point. The Chronicler might be a better fit for like green-red kicker. Or even, no, red-blue does have some kicker, but not too much. Yeah, it's definitely a green-red kicker if ever. So, okay, let's see how this matchup goes. Okay, opponent mulligans, that's always good news, and we have kind of a good keep, so I'm definitely gonna keep this one. So we're Lava Runner into hopefully turn 3 Adeliz with some. Oh, opponent dropped down to 5, and so we're definitely gonna be able to hit runner light Wizard's Lightnings. Opponent. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, Fatal Push. Perfectly fine. I'd rather you'd Fatal Push the Lava Runner than Adeliz. So opponent is slightly aggressive. Well, it does have the unfortunate side effect of turning off the Wizard's Lightnings. Let's see if I can draw a shock. Okay, nope. Island Lake. Yeah. Opponent is like. Okay, this is generally. This is a good card. Normally it's played in control, but it's a bit unfair to just shunt it there. Okay, so he's kind of all in at this point, so. I'm just gonna play Adeliz right now. Let's force that last card to be a cast on. Okay, it's definitely not. But our opponent can draw into one. He's basically getting 2 card draws. But we are just 1 mana shy of hitting Torrential Gear Hulk. Opponent's hitting a lot of his drops, so quite kudos to him. If he plays something big, we can hit runner. Okay, Walking Ballista. Okay, here's the interesting thing. Oh, okay, this is interesting. I definitely have to hit the Walking Ballista. I'm gonna wait for him to try to ping. Then Wizard's Lightning the Glint Sleeve Siphoner. So he's he's gonna remove 1. Then let's see. Okay, gonna hold full control enabled. We'll let that resolve. Is he gonna let this resolve? No, he's not. He's gonna definitely throw another shot at it. Wait, did he just throw it to my face? Clever girl. Well, no more shenanigans at least for now. So we're at least gonna hit for 4. We're in trouble if our opponent does have something big. Now, Clever Girl is just a quotation from Jurassic Park. King Cartman, I can assume is... Okay, this is very hard. I cannot just assume anymore. Okay, our opponent's beating down with Nano or Elves, so I have no idea what our opponent has in hand. So just swing with Adelis. We're gonna be trading 2 for 1, I suppose. 2 damage for 1 damage. Not a real 2 for 1 trade. Now the downside of legendaries is that you can't just play both. I did attack, right? That's weird. Oh, Rascal's Contempt. Okay, that was weird. I should have been able to play Adelis there. It's okay. So he's playing a swamp. Weird. Rascal Relic Seeker. So let's see what he does. Actually, it's okay. Game's showing some weirdness. Could be the internet connection I have or something. I have no idea, but oh, well, welcome to beta. So can't. Oh great, I can't even do anything. Okay, shoot. I apologize. I'm going to have to Alt F4. I'm gonna see how. I'm gonna try to figure out how to pause this first. That's also another problem. Settings, hotkeys, pause, resume recording. Okay, this doesn't work. Just Control P, I suppose. Let's see if that works. Okay, welcome back. At least we got the pause out of the way. Now I need to know what the heck is going on with the game. Okay, so play the land quick. Okay, it's now our opponent's turn. I used up all my. Okay, let's see what our opponent does. Crashing Brontodon. That's okay. Well, actually, it's not okay. Can remove Torrential Gearhulk's probably expecting it at this point. So I'm definitely gonna lose the Torrential Gearhulk. I can at least take out the token, but yeah, this is somewhat of a losing battle. No point hitting the... I don't see any point hitting Vraska right now. Only because I'm going to just end up taking more damage. But this is actually a very good turnaround, although the glitch kind of prevented me from casting a second Adelis immediately. So, let's see. Adelis first. Opt. So I definitely have to hit Vraska now. Unless I can find a way to win. Well, not with that. Definitely not with that, so I'm probably not going to win at this point. But let's play it out, I suppose. So our opponent managed to make a comeback. So things to keep in mind. Yep. Oh, spending it there. I suppose that's fair. Definitely want negate and disallow in the deck then. Yeah, we're not gonna win. I don't have any massive sweeper. Another trashing Brontodon, yeah, so there's no comeback at this point. I just want to see what else I could get.
My crew is the finest in the seas.
Nope, duly noted. And yeah, Torrential Gearhulk's not gonna do it, so I'm not gonna show it. So yeah. Good game. So we're gonna concede this weird thing. We're gonna be on the play, so we wanna keep in case, but we know our opponent has some ways to come back. Probably just the disallows, I suppose. That's pretty much the only thing I can think of. Riddle form's okay too. Chandra might be a tad vulnerable, but it's very good at killing his creatures. Bro, no, a braid stays. Riddle form. Yeah, riddle form stays. Just gonna add the disallows, replace one opt, and I think I'll drop Chandra. Okay, so this may or may not be it. So nope, definitely mulligan this hand. I'm not gonna survive off a single shock if I don't draw a second land in that hand. And even then, I need to draw at least 2 lands to be somewhat aggressive. Slower, but much more preferable. Yeah. And kinda want land, but okay, here's the thing. Yeah, I kinda want the land, so I'm also figuring out that maybe the deserts are not the greatest strategy here either. And I just drew into all of them. Well, let's get them out of the way, I suppose. So this is probably gonna eat the fatal push. Sleep Siphoner. Yeah, nope, that's gonna eat in the braid. So, yeah. I'm gonna save up the Wizard's Lightning, because worst case scenario, I can still cast it for free if I lose the Lava Runner anyway. But definitely don't want him to draw cards. So we don't have the second blue for disallow. Basically I have a big wish list, but maybe a 4th land would be a good one. Crashing Brontodon, not gonna get past that. Okay, it's kinda desperate here. Let's draw that one. Well, we got champion at least. Offer the trade? Yeah, let's offer the trade at least. It's not great. And it is very possible I might have been better served holding it back for Champion of Wits, but it looks like our opponent might be a little bit land light too, so Oh no, he's probably just action light. Well, it depends. Let's see what he actually plays. He'll definitely draw a card for sure. No, he's not land light. Question. Okay, if I draw a 4th land, I will champion of wits then Wizard's Lightning. I'm willing to ditch the disallow. Oh no. I'm gonna lose the Wizard's Lightning. Or no, I lost the disallow. He probably has something that he needs. Okay. Okay, this. Let's see if I can draw another land. Like this. Take action. Drew another land, but not the one I wanted. So yeah, I have to ditch these two. I wish there's a way to tell which one you're ditching, the one that can be seen or not. Well, it's quite possible I might not make it past this one. The early land drops were very painful. We had it cute. We had it a little bit cute for a while, but yeah, our opponent was able to eventually catch up. Opponents casting. I have no idea what he's casting. Something with double black. Okay, Roscoe's got 10. Okay. Answers that one, I suppose. So let's see what. Yeah, we're really hurting right now. Okay, I guess we can just cast Illumination to draw back up. Okay. Need lands. Need lands. So our opponent is gonna get major advantage props here. Winding Constrictor. Interesting. Does he have anything that... It's artifact or creature. The only one I can think of is Walking Ballista. Okay, got that one. So... I actually have to hold this up. He ditched one disallow. He probably assumes I might have a second. But I have to... Okay, the reason you take away disallow is because you have there is something you really want to cast. So I have to assume he has something, like say Vraska. So I'm gonna take the beats like a good boy. Yeah. Definitely hit the Winding Constrictor, cause if it's a Walking Ballista, it's even more painful. Next turn we can Torrential Gear Hulk into a Lightning Bolt anyway. So Walking Ballista X2. Okay, I'm just gonna counter it now. It's probably a bait, but if I draw another land, I can Torrential Gear Hulk into a disallow. Fingers crossed. Not crossed enough. Okay, so definitely Lightning Strike the Glint Sleeve Siphoner before it can... Before it can draw another card. At least let's hope we can delay it there. Blossoming Defense. He really wants to keep it alive. I really want it to die. That's very expensive. Yeah. So not worth it. Still, we're shy of a lot of things. At least our opponent doesn't have much in the way either. So okay, end the turn. Actually, I probably shouldn't end the turn. I am trying to think of what our opponent could be casting at instant speed. So let's see. The smart move is for our opponent to beat first. Okay, so here's the question. Okay, I'll take the beats like a good boy. My turn. Okay, he really doesn't have anything. He might have something responsive, but I'm going to just Torrential Gear Hulk. Into Hieroglyphic Illumination. Because I need to draw more stuff now. Opponent has Vraska's, so that wouldn't have quite worked. But at least we drew cards. That's important. Okay, so we have options. Okay, take action. Okay. Mountain goes. Riddle form goes. Winding Constrictor goes. So I could really use one more land, so in the event that he manages to kill Champion of Wits. Though he's been very good at exiling them so far. Okay, so I'm facing down an 8/8. I can buy some time with Blink of an Eye. My best bet is, oh, it has trample too, so my best bet is actually to just do it on combat. I actually have a Braid. Not there. Let's see if we can draw into it though. Okay, I kind of need the mountain actually. Okay, let's draw the mountain. I'm going to draw a card. So that's one known value. We have to fight with fire. Not gonna do much until I draw 2 more mana and bring him down to 10. So Merfolk Branchwalker into Verdurous Gearhulk. That's gonna spread the love around. His best bet is actually to just pump them all in the Verdurous Gearhulk. Let's see. If he leaves it at 5 and makes this one big, as predicted, Fight with Fire's goal. He's still looking at 1 card in hand. Scares the heck out of me, but I have to go for it. No, I don't have the mana for that. Cancel. Okay, didn't have an out. Okay, so definitely empty-handed at this point. No attacks. I'm definitely gonna pitch the Champion of Wits. I might even pitch both of these guys to eliminate the Branchwalker, which might be a problem if our opponent has Vraska. So I'm definitely gonna have to chump block. Chump block. Buyback Champion of Wits. Gets eaten again. I'm gonna go down to 5 for sure. Or he could just... Oh, he just left it alone. Okay. That's interesting. kind of stalemate at this point. There's no reason to play the land. My fight with fire is gone already. As I said, I'm guaranteed to take 5 damage.
Show no mercy!
Here's the thing, I cannot just off Champion of Wits by itself. I really need his cooperation and it's not happening. Yeah, opponent is smart on this end. In fact, he can afford to actually destroy the champion now, swing in for 7. But he's probably going to wait for another pirate. So, if that's his game plan, I need a removal spell. He's not sending that. So I need removal spell, that's for certain.
Make your captain proud.
Yeah, Vraska's very good here. And I drew into multiple lands. Yeah, that is not gonna do it. Let's see if he obliges. Yep. That was a good game. First one was a little bit weird, but I can certainly say that even with the glitch, I doubt I could have won that match. So, yeah, that's the end of this run. And even then, I guess we can say that we've done a little bit better. So at least I can say the changes were somewhat vindicated. Still don't have a good control matchup though. That's probably the one issue I'm concerned with. But I can't do too much about that now. So. Resume competitive, claim the old prizes. Ooh, mythic. Can't complain too much. Anyway, so that's definitely it for this run. I'm going to definitely do a post-mortem video after this, but it's probably going to be really quick. Just probably swap out the Chroniclers for Bloodwater entities. And I guess that's about it. We basically found our groove, so the Izzet Spellweaving deck is going to definitely be more tempo based than anything. So that's pretty much the design plan for that, and I'll probably, again, we'll visit it a bit in the post-mortem, but it's probably going to be a really quick one. Again, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been a long run, and next week I'll figure out which deck to run through, but I doubt we're gonna do another revenge one like this. I'm trying to see if I can do at least 5 of the 10 pre-con decks before Core Set 19 comes out. That's my initial plan. If I can do more, that's great. No guarantees, but we'll see what happens. Well, that's it for the Magic Arena Run. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys again next time.